it's your boy Tavillion. Welcome to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Let's hop right into it. Alright, we have to meet Sebastian in Feldcroft. We hop on our trusty broom. Woo. Woo! So dope. Coming in for landing.
You made it.
Hello.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend
I have a
from
new
Hogwarts
hat,
will help
but,
lift her spirits.
And scarf.
Bring back the Anne I used to know.
Or a new
Come on.
shirt. Anyways.
I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Alright, lead the way. Alright. What do we have here?
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
With an obelisk boy, Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can.
Whoa.
The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
What did you say?
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure!
Okay, dude.
When will you accept that?
You don't know
Never.
where to go.
I can never accept it.
Oh, that's not. He said Sebastian.
Now look what you've done.
What the f?
I'm sorry.
I don't like this situation. Something seems off. Oh.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
I could understand.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
My sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Okay. Where's
Ranrock's
that?
loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Lead the way.
How much longer are we expected to dig for this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Descender! In my book. Incendio!
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
My You've made your last mistake.
Well, we'll see about that.
You look violent. Descendo. There. I won't rest. Dead. Someone. Descendo. I'll get you. Descendo. I won't rest. Such arrogance. Who do you think you are? Descendo. Just you wait. Solid ground. You are patrolling me in them. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. I won't rest until Pity. Not quite.
I confess, that bit's more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Alright, it's my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers and are doing all they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may be manned and scarred, but the devastating sorrow remains. So a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him sort of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. That seems as a obituary, not to help them as it would to rid of them.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I'm one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forget regret? Will I forever regret not having done more? I could not look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving the cat, the one who so reminded me of her. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be fortunate. Consequent, there would be fortuitous consequence of doing something.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream?
Lumos.
Because that happens to me too.
Lou?
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that.
Surprise!
I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be
Very
used by a select few.
powerful.
But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway?
Yeah, keep your mouth
Here we
shut, sea bastard.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Hold on.
Confringo! Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Some type of room of requirement? What am I looking at? A painting, but it's missing. With a thing underneath.
Why hide a triptych here? Revelio.
Seems as if something's missing. Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts.
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Sounds good, Sebastian. Quest complete in the shadow of the estate.
Hello, Serona. I received your...
Yeah.
How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
Yes.
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I could try.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Doc can tell you where he might have dropped it.
Got it. Yeah.
Thought we'd forget about that common help. You're burning my...
Descender!
No! Marvelous strike! You're a slippery stone.
Now you're a chicken.
These rocks have seen better days. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Yeah.
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Serona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Alright.
Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Depulso! Descendo! Confringo! Incendio!
Oh, come on.
Either I'll have to fight that troll. Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Descendo! Glacier! Confringo! Incendio! Glacier! Descendo! Incendio! Confringo!
Yeah, you know what?
That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. I think that's everything. Serona will be glad to have this back.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk clumps for you, and I found Serona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Serona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
Have to.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Hello, Deke.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll. Good luck.
Deke will be waiting.
Levioso!
God.
I'll look after you. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy.
Hello, D.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
Okay.
What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
What is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Oh, it's this place. So this is where I can keep all my creatures.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
Indubitably.
Oh,
There you go. Want some pets, see? Come here. Here gives us pets. Oh, you like daddy?
You'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Hello, Hamora. Where is that venomous tentacula? Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! So many spiders. Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo!
This is it.
Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
I saw what you did! Ha! I have no tolerance for thieves! Hand them back!
Hand what back, sir? We've not took a thing.
Hand them back!
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one.
Levioso!
That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones, sir. Sir, we'd never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of mine from a...
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. Let's see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd
Maybe
like
if
to be
I
paid
get
for my troubles.
paid.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's.
Strut it, strut it, strut it.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for someone as caught?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until...
Let's see.
Never mind. Shall we begin?
Indubitably.
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio!
Yeah, kind of weak. Let's see.
Yes!
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that.
Maybe that was my plan all along. We'll see. Oh. Perfect for me.
Yes!
Accio!
Accio! That was sensational. That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, Then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Right.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before. Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
Well.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste.
Is it now?
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Alright, they're gonna fight me on this side too.
No more happy days for you.
Confringo. Incendio.
Ranrock won't be stopped.
You're going to regret that.
This doesn't hurt. What's the point of this exactly? No, I don't know. Launch it again.
What have you done?
Head in the clouds, this one.
Confringo.
That's proper phone call, that is.
Caponto. Arresto
Burn that in first, cheeky producer.
Incendio. Caponto.
say something.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here.
They shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
There
I
we
would
go.
join you if I could. I shall await your arrival.
I got this Fig. Don't even worry about it. Damn it. Yeah, I'm fucking hell.
Arrest those men. Incendio.
God.
You will regret coming here.
I will make it. You won't stop me.
I'll find you. I won't rest.
Incendio.
Dead. You're really not very good at this, are you?
Expelliarmus. Almost. Cabalso. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I shall avenge your death. You won't be able to stop Ranrock's loyalists.
You only have Ranrock. Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
Hello.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous' family history is personal to him.
You can
I'd
tell
like
me.
to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't. As punishment, his family... I have repeatedly...
That's awful.
Trust me, it's not as he... After that incident, every moment he isn't... I'll remind him of that when I... Watch for my owl. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He...
What?
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
I think we'll save that episode there. I have to acquire more strength in order to defeat the next trial. Subscribe. I post many type of different content. It's not the same thing every time. It's always something different. So like and subscribe. It's been your boy Tove. Peace.